My friends, we haven't done this in a while, so let's talk. Today we're going to explore the "I never thought you'd talk to me like that" face, a masterpiece of human emotional gymnastics. For years, you've been a passive participant in their personal soap opera of disrespect, a human doormat with a side of caffeine and a smile. And just when they're about to award you a lifetime membership in the easy-to-take advantage of club, you finally snap. Cue the gasp. Cue the moral outrage. Suddenly, you're not the overworked, underappreciated, sanity-compromised individual. You are now the villain. Congrats. You've just joined the ranks of history's most misunderstood heroes, right up there with Gollum and that guy who told The Office Christmas Party to tone it down. The psychology of nice. Why people hate it when you stop being a pushover. Let's dissect this collective gasp, shall we? There are people in our lives who are creatures of habit, especially when it comes to exploiting others. They become terribly invested in you, staying within your niceness quota. To them, your passivity isn't just a trait, it's a service. It's the invisible contract that says, yes, I'll do the extra work, absorb the passive-aggressive texts, and pretend your insults are jokes. But when you shred that contract, it's like someone unplugging their Netflix show right at the good part. It's disruptive. It's uncomfortable. And it's existentially threatening. Let's talk about cognitive dissonance, the psychological phenomenon where people double down on their beliefs rather than admit they've been wrong. If someone has spent years viewing you as easygoing or conflict-averse, it's a shock to their system when you finally push back against their disrespect. Their worldview can't accommodate the reality that you're standing up for yourself, so they twist the narrative. Instead of acknowledging their own behavior, they tell themselves you're overreacting or having a meltdown. What's really happening? Your act of self-respect gets recast as a tantrum simply because it doesn't fit their script. Society has an odd way of applauding passive aggression, almost as if it's a competitive event worthy of a medal. Just picture how often people are celebrated for delivering a cryptic whatever, paired with a sharp side-eye, their subtle digs passed off as social finesse. But the irony is glaring. The moment that same person is met with straightforward honesty, when someone finally responds, "No, you were wrong," suddenly, there's a collective gasp. The rules have changed. The aggression, once masked with a sweet smile, was fine. But directness? Now you're cast as the monster in the room. In this world, only those who cloak their hostility in sugar are deemed acceptable. Everyone else is simply out of bounds. Here's the real twist. Being nice often means being a professional people-pleaser, martyr, or yes man. Meanwhile, asserting your boundaries is being rude. It's like society has a two-tiered justice system, one for doormats and another for people with spinal cords. Case in point, the office colleague who steals your ideas, then wails, "Why are you being so harsh?" when you politely mention their behavior. Or the friend who sent 5 "you'll do better next time" texts after you help them move, only to flip when you reply, "Actually, maybe I won't." Suddenly, you're the difficult one. It's a world where emotional labor is expected, but emotional reciprocity is a surprise. This double standard is rooted in power dynamics. People who abuse their position, whether in a relationship, workplace, or family, become terrified when you finally act like you have a spine. It's not just about you. It's about them losing their easy target status. And let's be honest, many have built entire identities around that title. So, How do you rise from the ashes of their outrage and emerge victorious, with your dignity intact and a sly smirk? Here's the master plan. Own your inner villain proudly. Let them call you cruel or abrasive. Those are just 5-star compliments in disguise. Wear your bad guy badge like it's high fashion. After all, you're not a villain. You're someone who finally decided their time is more valuable than their ego. Set boundaries before the meltdown. Wait, isn't this what you've been doing for years? No. Actually, setting boundaries means not waiting for your blood boiling to be the trigger. If someone disrespects you once, say something. Twice, maybe cut them loose. Sometimes people respect limits they don't get to test. Practice selective kindness. Kindness isn't a currency to be spent on everyone. It's a luxury item. Buy it for those who treat you like family. Stop seeking validation from invalidators. If someone can't see you as a human being with needs, they never will. Trying to make them understand is like trying to pet a cactus. It ends badly for everyone. Laugh at the drama. When they cry about how toxic you've become, chuckle. You're not toxic, my dear. You're awake. And let's face it, their melodrama is sad, not surprising. In this grand theater of life, the real villain isn't you. It's the delusional belief that people will treat you with respect unless you make it non-negotiable. Society has conditioned us to think that being likable is a virtue. But here's the secret. You don't owe your peace of mind to people who can't spell accountability. So go ahead, keep marching strong, you little bad guy. Let them gasp. Let them write you off as a lost cause. You're not the one losing sleep over their hypocrisy. You're the one finally sleeping at night, knowing you stopped letting them walk all over you. And if they don't like it, good. They should have liked it when you gave them the gentle hint, not when you gave them the brick wall. After all, as the great Oscar Wilde said, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.